Kenny was here. I was like, yeah, but now, guys is making money. Yeah, my God, I like it. For some companies, yeah, you love my speakers now. Wait, let me find it. Yeah. No, you do, because then I leave you and I go there and I come back to fetch you. Ah, why? Okay, I'm back. Sorry, man. Just had to sort out some stuff quickly. We are back to opening, but before we open, we are going to make sure that we got the correct thing. So this guy needs to come off. Because yesterday, what happened is I marked it on this side and on the top here, and then I marked it on this side and on the top here. So now when I put it in, I looked here, oh, there it is, and I put it down, but the speaker's actually, so we need to leave him on. No, wait, hold on. This guy needs to come this side. So I need to take this all off here. He is going there. And then I need to take this all off here. That way, the one with the mark must go with the mark. The one without the mark must go to the one without the mark. That's how we got them. And then we should be golden. Then we should be golden. Yeah, man, nice sub, giving me a lot headache. The other way. And then I end up tightening the bolt instead of loosening the bolt. You know, it always helps when you're trying to open a speaker. You need to open up the screws instead of tightening them. That always works. I can customize my own exclusive perks for my fans. Yeah, see guys like Noe, who's always on my live, always liking the live and that. Nah, Noe, when he comes in for repairs now, if he brings a woofer in for repairs, Noe will get like $250 off his next repair. Because Bras always, on my lives. He's forever on my live. One of my moderators as well. Sharan is another one, also one of my moderators. And then obviously Wifey. He's another one of my moderators. But yeah, if I got fans like that, man, don't need anything else, You don't need an army to take over a country. Just a couple of bad dudes. The army is growing slowly, and if you have an army of bad dudes, you can take over the world. But that's not what we're trying to do here. We're just trying to make this speaker sound properly. Because right now, you're making scratchy noises, and no matter which way I try to move the surround, the scratchy don't want to go away, which means he's not in his correct aligned form. If that fails now, because all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna open up the spider. The surround is already opened up. I never let the glue set on it last night. So that'll come off quite easy. But if he still make noise tonight, then I'm gonna have to remove the dust cap and then put the shums in there. I'm trying to strip as little on the speaker as possible so that it keeps the factory glues on here. That's why when guys ask, I got two woofers and what, or the sub is playing, but it's not really, like if it's not making scratching noises, when you push it down and it makes scratching noises, then yeah, it's cause for concern. But if the speaker is not playing lacquer and or one is dead and the other one is playing, I would say kill the other one also. It's always nice to work on a broken speaker, not on a speaker that's still working. I like to revive broken things. Make dead things come back to life. Necromancer. You know? Okay, he's open. Number 3, we got 5 left to go, but this one's here is going nice. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, last night it had me beat, man. Every time I solder it, the minute I solder the speaker, the wire connection, I test it, it's reading 2 ohms. The minute I put glue on it, gone. 2 ohms gone. Then I'm sitting with 128 ohms and what. Makes no bloody sense. So I redid everything again. I desoldered the entire thing. I re-scraped off all of the solder, whatever copper was still on there, whatever on the aluminium what was still on there, I scraped that loose also. Did all of that and then resoldered it back again, but this time instead of using the flux, because I think the flux I've got, the purpose of the flux is to heat up the solder so that it can join with the aluminium and the copper. But I think this flux I've got makes the solder get too hot, and then when it joins, it burns the copper instead of just softening or just heating up the aluminium enough for it to melt, for the solder to melt onto the aluminium. So yeah, yay, don't go in there please, we still need you. It's the closing process that takes forever. The opening process is quite easy. It's when we close it, it's when that's where the stress on the hand, it starts locking up here, because you're holding it in that position, and then you have, when you're turning, your turning circle is like that. Usually you can turn like that, but no, this one here is from there to there. So from 12 o'clock to 2 o'clock, that's my turning circle. And then the bolt is that long, so how long does it take for you to open the bloody thing is the bloody problem, you know. But yeah. And then the positioning of where the bolts are is another bloody old nightmare, because of where they're sitting. They're right next to the bar here. So now when you put your hand in there, your position of your hand is like you look like me, but you want to get into a swimming trunk. Very difficult to do that shit. But yeah, all I gotta do now is open this, so turn him 180 degrees, put him back down, and tighten him. Like I said last night, on the top here, I'm just gonna put the glue down and clamp it. And once I've clamped, I'm gonna test it some more one time. If I get a good result here, then I will be able to put it in the car this afternoon before I go fetch wifey. Then I'll take a drive with it to go pick up wifey. And I'm not gonna play straight 1 ohm onto the amp, because the amp pushes about 1000 RMS. I've got enough battery power to get me there. So push about 1000 RMS into the sub and it must last. So if I have any issues in the car from here going to work and coming back, I shouldn't, but if I do, then tonight I can open up the woofer and just check it again. How's it, Fanifa? Walaikum salam, Phil. Because by wifey's work, I'm picking up at 4 o'clock. It's playing, but Firo, the woofer is playing, but I messed up, man. Trying to not mess up last night, I overcompensated and I didn't check the speaker. So usually when you take out the speaker, even for you guys, if you guys are gonna strip your own speakers at home, make sure you mark at least one side. So put a mark like your tape or something, or even on the, I don't put on here because usually sometimes there's dust and stuff, and when you put a piece of tape on here, it flies off, you know, and then you don't know which side. So I put masking tape on my tensile wire and masking tape on the same side where you put your on your tensile wire. You put another piece on your magnet or on the basket. So what then happens, you can see here, here's the tape here. Is it in? Yeah, here's the tape. I got the tape marked here, and on this side is where the paper was. But yesterday I marked here and I marked on this side. So when I put it in, I just saw markings and I'm like, yeah, good, it's right. And then it turned out I marked it twice. So I marked both sides, and that don't help, because how they build the woofers in the factory, it goes in a specific way and then they glue it together and then the thing starts moving. Now normally it shouldn't cause an issue, but it's that minimal of movement that causes the speaker to move very slightly, and it stays in that it moved very slightly. And when you install everything back in again, it needs to go back into that exact same way that it came out. If you turn it around, it does make scratching noises like it's out of alignment. Stoner, Google is your friend, my guy. I see you in ZN, so you in Durban. Google is your bra. You'll have to go on Google and see where you can get while you're there in your area. As you guys can see, I'm on the live quite often, a lot more than quite a lot of people, and I do this live all the time, repairing speakers on the live. This is the only job that I got. So excuse me if I'm not very forthcoming with information. I have mentioned where I get my wire from and the glues that I use and all of that stuff on my previous lives. You guys can check it out on my YouTube page. I think you're the last one. Yay, I'm almost done. One more to go, then I'm done. You can ask anybody on my live as well. I'm very forthcoming with everything when it comes to this. But certain things, obviously now, you can't. Like I show the guys how to open. I show them what materials to use to open it. Um, what stuff if you get stuck, how to get it out, and all of that stuff. But some stuff needs to be kept trade secrets, as it were. And again, that's just my way of doing things. Like I don't know if you guys saw, I was informed that there's a post on one of the groups on Facebook about my coiling, not the coiling, the baking process. That's just the way I bake, my friend. You baking at a different temperature to me, I could turn it around on you and say you baking at the wrong temperature. You know, you turning it on me and saying I'm baking at the wrong temperature and you don't know how and all that. If you don't know how, my friend, that's not the me problem, and that doesn't mean that I'm not doing it at that. That's just a you problem. You need to do some more research, and like I said, you're gonna have to go contact Marty McFly so that you can get the flux capacitor from him and buy it before I buy it in the future. That way you can get your temperatures up, but at the same time then you have to use the glue I'm using that'll hold that temperature. And everybody in this industry knows the glue is the secret. We are all very tight-lipped when it comes to what glues we use, because I'm making it so easy for everybody to see exactly how I'm opening up the speakers and all of that. It'll make you redundant then. What's the use of me being here doing what I'm doing? Oh, you're still tight. No problem, my friend. No problem. We loosen you quickly. It's probably just one or two threads that's... Yeah, see, it was just two threads. It was stopping us from progressing in life. Don't be that guy, man. Don't be that guy. Ah. Oh, another one. What to be faulty here? No, we'll open you quickly. Ooh-wee. Okay. I see you. Yeah, basically I have an hour to get this sorted out. Half an hour already gone just to bloody open up this piece of shit. That's not fair though. It's not a piece of shit. It's my mistake. I'm sorry, Mr. Subwoofer. I'm blaming you for something I did wrong. Ah, you were. So how the hell did I didn't see I was done? As a nemesis, Sub is just dead. My WhatsApp number is on my bio, my guy. Just send me a message. We'll talk about how we can bring him back to life. That's what we're here for. We're here to bring them back. Okay, not all of them. Some of them, I mean, you get the very entry level type woofers. Uh, those ones there, it's just less headache for me, and you can just buy and buy another one. Okay, it's all loose. Yeah, man. Don't tell me you now went and fell in the trap. I didn't open you guys up yesterday. Yeah. Come on now. You know you lose. Don't even pretend to be tied up. I didn't even. I know my glues are good, but it's not that good. Okay. So this guy, alright, this guy must go like so. Alright, so now, before we do anything, okay, I see there, spiders came loose with the opening up. So now, before we put it in, you have to make sure the spiders are all glued up as well, because if you don't glue up the spiders as the speaker plays, it'll start flapping on that, and that causes a nightmare where you're gonna have to reopen up the bloody speaker just so you can get the glue in there. As the last thing you want to happen is for the speaker to make flappy when you're just having issues already putting the speaker together. Alright, another one here. So just put glue on all of the points. That way, when we put it in, we won't have trouble. There we go. There isn't even glue much. Don't have to put a lot of glue at the bottom here because the balls do hold. Okay, so where we are, this side. So we're going in this way. Okay, you go in here, you go in over there. Like so. Like so. There we go. Okay. I feel like I need to open up here because it just sounds weird, man. It sounds weird. Yeah, see this here isn't, this is a super glue here on this thing. They put a super glue on the top here, and that's now a fucking problem, because that means I'm gonna have to break it out. Whoa. Yeah, you know what? The way that's always spitting. That's why I said I don't want to open up. Okay, hold on. Let me first, one problem at a time. I can't get the shim in there because this is not normal glue. It's a super glue that they put on the dust cap to prevent the dust cap from basically shooting off, because those woofer has a lot of power. But that's also not a good thing because the heat then gets trapped inside where the coil is, and then it can go bye-bye. Bang noise, as in it's knocking, that's usually when the spiders have collapsed. Spiders is sitting like this now, so when the speaker's playing, it's playing right to the bottom. Or the way your amplifier is set, the speaker's playing is bottoming out. But yeah, that can be repaired if it is the spider that's done that. Or sometimes also the coil comes off a little bit, so it's basically hanging lower than what it's supposed to, and then it's falling at the bottom. Fixing it is turn down some of your settings on your amplifier first and see if that solves the problem. If that solves the problem, then you know that was it. That's one. Number two, check different type of frequency in music. If it does it on all music, then that could be the problem. And thirdly, take the speaker out, do an inspection, make sure that the spider is basically as straight as possible. It mustn't have the dip. So from the side, the spider needs to go level. It mustn't have a little bit of a dip in it. If it has a bit of a dip in it, then that's most likely the reason why it's knocking. Then we'll need to do a spider reinforcement or spider replacement. Sometimes when the spider does collapse, the bottom of the coil does get damaged because it keeps hitting the bottom on the floor of the magnet. But that the only time you'll know is when you now open the thing up, But yeah, those are the three ways to check. I would say your first one is take the speaker out and do a physical check from outside. Just see if everything looks lacquer. Knocking noise also, sometimes check your dust cap. Check the dust cap if the dust cap isn't loose, because that also, it can clap. Hazard marks, no, don't do amplifiers. I wish I did. I could have sorted out mine some time back instead of giving it to one old toppy who has since returned any of my calls. He's just gone. I don't know what happened there. Sharp joker, no stress, bruh. I'm here to help, and if I can't help, then I'll take your money. But I'll help you first. Okay, that side is no. Let's try this side. I gotta do two. This side as well, and then we'll do the other one on the other side. Come on now, Sally. Let's get the speaker up and running so we can test him. We got people here. Gents, if you can't make the testing, I should be done with this thing just before 12. Hopefully, I'm working as quick as I possibly can to get these bolts in here, but they are that long, and I have a 12 to 2 o'clock turning circle, so it takes a bit of time to get it in there. If you can't manage to sit through and wait till I do the testing in a few moments, then you guys can check the live out on my YouTube channel. It's M.A.D Customs on YouTube. all my lives basically gets uploaded on there. I think last night's one is uploaded. I'm not sure. I didn't get a message that it was uploaded yet. I was uploading it last night and I fell asleep. You know, when you're old, bruh, and your head touched the pillow, your brain says, oh, we're sleeping. Then it does. It just, you know, it's instinctive. Once you reach a certain age, that's what happens. Like when you bend down to tie a shoelace, your brain says, oh, while we're here, let's look if we... Remember last time we dropped that 2 rand here under the couch? While we're down here, let's just try and find it. I'm there at that level now. Okay. There's only 3 done. And I've got 8 to do. I don't want to use the bloody well acetone, man. There is a liquid I can pour in here that makes it a little bit easier to work with, but then it leaves a white mark on the thing, and I only do that on the ones with the screws. The ones with the Allen keys, I might just battle it out and just sit and Allen key away. But the screw one, you have to use it from the top and use a screwdriver. Gothic 12, the frame is bent. How's it, beloved? Frame is bent. Get you one of these and try and bend it back. If not, my guy, I don't do it. You'll have to go to engineers to get that done. I won't even know how much to charge because the engineers are going to charge to get the frame right. But my WhatsApp number is on my bio there. Just send me a WhatsApp there and send me a picture of the speaker. Maybe I got another frame or similar frame laying here. Then I can just sell you the frame and then we can strip that out, put a new frame on, and then you sorted. Beloved, I'm in Boksburg North in the East Rand. Welcome everyone. It's M.A.D Customs on YouTube also. Don't forget to check it out. All my previous lives are on there. If you want to check out some of my past works and everything, it's all on there. The lives are pretty long, about 2.5 hours. These ones here, however, they're quite short because I got things to do. So there's usually just a quick fixer up or something that I normally do on these lives, on the morning ones. Or I'm stripping speakers so I can prepare for the evening. So the morning lives aren't very long, about 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. I'm not in Cape Town, but I am still in South Africa. So courier guy is not too expensive. But then also it depends on the speaker. Depends on the speaker. I know it takes a little bit long sometimes, guys, and I apologize for that. But like for instance, this speaker here, I'm not gonna send it back to Uppington until I'm actually happy with it, because it's going to Uppington. It's a bit of a distance to send the speaker back. It's costly because it's weighty, and then I gotta send it back now, you know. And then now it gets there, and bra put it on, and you have not that issue that I had, where you play it and then it's like, huh? It's not even reading. It's like it's completely dead. And then all of a sudden, what happens? Now you must send it back here. Taga XXL. Rotman. What size, my guy? I know XXL, but what size is the XXL? Is it 12 or 15 double XL? Target double XL. What speaker is that? 15 850 to recall, my brother. Double XL. Oh, isn't it the triple X? Double XL. It sounds weird. I'm not familiar with that one. But then again, I haven't. Is the frame like that one's there? Does the frame look like that? Yeah, triple XL is 850, my brother. You don't know how to take a picture, and I'll send it to you. Yeah, send it on WhatsApp. My WhatsApp number is on my bio. Sorry, user. I was talking to Grootman, man. He said he's got a double XL. It was actually the triple X. Oh, the TI frame. What speaker is? It's a TI frame. I don't have TI frames, man. I've got a whole lot of like 12 spoke frames. You know, like the Venoms and stuff like that. Those ones there I got, yeah. But the TI, those deep ones here, like this, no. I don't have any other speakers that has that. To be fair. Ooh, I just thought of something. Oh my days. I just thought of something. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Ooh, the brain just went. You guys are gonna wanna watch the live tonight. I'm gonna make a lot of people very happy and very, yes, please do it. I want it. I want it. You're gonna see. Oh, and I have a nice box for it also. I think that'll perfect in that box. I think that'll be perfect in that box. Let me check it out quickly. Not now. I first need to get this all sorted. I think this is the last one. Yeah, it's the last one. Yeah, see, I said 1 hour. Half an hour to open it up. Take out all of the screws. Put the glue back. Turn him around. Put him back inside. Tighten all the screws. Put the glue on the top here. Clamp him down. Yeah. Because I am the way this thing the coil glued, there was some glue on the inside of the former where when I removed there was some glue on the inside of the former. See here on the inside here there was some glue stuck here on the inside. So now I think it could be that little bit that's stuck on the inside is what's making it sound weird. Grootman, you know what I'm doing. You know what I'm doing. What the hell? I was thinking about the triple X's, man. I've got that those XTC revolts that needs to be replaced. Like the tensor wires are unsemuren, everything is just it looks bad, man. The spiders are also not so lacquer. The coil is heavy and what. So I was thinking I can take the cone off, get another set of spiders, make a coil for it, and rebuild the triple X's and then sell the triple X's. Because brother man needs some cash, man. Alright, put this on and then we're gonna test it now one time. Hopefully now I don't make noises. It bangs, and if it does, I'm gonna put it in the car anyway and bang it. And hopefully that noise will go away, because I'm pretty sure that the issue is that little bit on the inside. Like this frame here. That's a street basket that. If it's like that one there, where is the other one? Yeah, the frame is like this here. Now I got a lot of them, user. I got a lot of those frames. We just replaced the frame. There's quite a few of them just laying here. I'm not gonna end up using them because I used the soft parts already. So now to use it is, I actually need to move them from here and put them in the garage. I think that will make wifey very happy. Just not having it in the house anymore. Alright, let's take him and go test him out. I'll come grab the camera now. Hold on. Alright. Power Acoustic Gothic 12. Okay, I'll check for it on Google just now. Send me a WhatsApp, user. Just send me a WhatsApp, then I'll check on Google if it's which one it is, and if I got here, then I'll just send you a couple of photos, and then we can talk price. Okay. Okay, that's done there. That's done there. That's what I was talking about. That noise. I'm gonna have to take the dust cap off. Ah, fuck. I'm gonna have to remove the dust cap on this one because fuck, now I clipped my amp. I'm gonna definitely have to remove the dust cap. I'm located in Boksburg North in the East End. I'll definitely have to remove the dust cap. So that I can get the shims in there. It's not this. It's not aligning like on that, so that's a problem. I'm gonna have to remove the dust cap. Which is weird because one would think that if you put the bolts in the same positioning it shouldn't give an issue. But this one clearly is giving an issue. So woo! Now to open that fucking dust cap. Oh boy, am I gonna have to be careful. Sure, my guy. Oh, it's 12 o'clock. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. I need to go. Last one. Let me just open this one and I can bounce. Ah, damn it, man. Yay. Mr. Z. Most of the days, yeah. Not every day. Wednesdays I don't do lives because it's one of my busiest days, man. A lot of driving around, a lot of picking up and dropping off, and you know, light is in matric now, so it's a whole up and down situation. You know, you're not writing exams, going for night classes, and then it's wifey picking her up, dropping off, and it's baby. It's too hectic, man. Driving is just insane on a Wednesday. So Wednesdays definitely I'm out, but depending on the workload that I have, if I got spent span laying here, then yeah, I'll do lives basically every day. But if there's no work, I mean, you guys come on the live to come and see the work I'm doing, not my pretty face, you know. Uh, my health has been off also, so makes it a little bit difficult to do lives daily. But I try my best to do as much as I possibly can every day. Uh, okay, use my day. Easy does it. Okay. Then inside, I think I already opened. Yeah, I did. Oh yeah, you gonna need some of this. Mano, um, I'll show you now something. It looks like I'm gonna have to open up the fucking dust cap, my guy. But I got a problem with that because it's using that super glue I use. And that super glue, you need to moor. I'll play it for you now, mano. You'll hear the difference. Now, I got two options. The problem is, if I take the second option and I'm wrong, I'll only know if I'm wrong if I take the second option, obviously, now. First option is I need to try to open up the dust cap as best as I can. I'm available now, man. Let me just open up so you quickly, man. Yay! Hey, coming loose like butter. Like I'm using a butter knife. Oh, lovely. I love it, man. I love it when the plan comes together. Ooh. Yeah, someone was having party here with us, so okay. And then we need to desolder this bra here so that we can have. Oh, why did you do that? The mano, let me just show you your chop. You can plug you in, switch you on. And while you're getting hot, let me show Mano what's vying on here. Okay, I opened up this again because I got the issue, right? But first things first. First things first. Let's see, swap the camera. Right. Here's our problem. There's glue here. It's that I can't put heat here. As I put heat here, this glue doesn't come loose with that kind of heat. This glue comes loose with blowtorch. So I don't know if I must blowtorch this fucking thing. That's one. That thing that's the blowtorch would be the safer option, but also not a safer option because then, hey man, it's gonna be testing my skills. That's number one. Number two, I have to take hammer and chisel away at this all around to try and get this loose. Number three, I'm gonna have to use the soldering iron to try and soften it so that I can open up the dust cap. But generally with this here, you gotta knock it. It does come loose if you knock it quite well. So I don't know. I'll have to go through that process and see. Maybe just chop it from at an angle. Where you now must maybe use like a wider and then put it at an angle. Instead of doing it this way, do it at an angle like that to try and get in. That's number one that we have. And then now when we play it, right, go away. Right now, not on that super glue, Pina. The super glue is it's a different animal. That super glue. Gooi this bra back in here. Okay. Okay, second. Go. Even yeah, when you're pressing it down like this, you can hear it's like it's setting fast. Little bit. Now we got better. Setting fast, man. Yeah, it'll help if the fucking things are connected, ne? It'll help if I connect it, ne? Power based rage 12 inches, 15 inch, 650. Protection. It already kicked my M into protection. It's moving my shit into protection. Why though? Why does it keep sending my sub in my M into protection? My broker, you know what? Oh, it clapped again. I don't have enough power. You can hear that noise. He's inside. So I need to take the dust cap off and then put the shims in and realign it that way. Because if I don't have the shims in and I'm putting it in, it's kind of slightly off, which is what's causing that shit to happen. So I'm gonna need to take the dust cap off because it's quite loud, and the last thing I want now is to play that last thing you want to do is play that, and then it causes a problem on the amplifier because it already is clipping this amplifier already. So it's already an issue, and you got big amplifier there. So it's a little bit of a story, but I will figure it out, man. Ja, dat is alweer gekak. It's 0.4, it's fine. I can nail this. But yeah, alright, I'll be back again tonight, guys. Where we're going to once again go and sort out this monstrosity of a woofer and figure out how we can best get it to not do what it's doing now. I'm a good ask some people how to get that thing off. Maybe there is a liquid or something I can throw on there to soften it without having to damage it, the cone or the dust cap. I will see you all tonight. I'm off to do my school run pickups and what. But yeah, I'll be on, I think, at 6:30, 7 o'clock tonight. Nah, acetone don't work. All acetone does is it changes the color of the fucking cone, but it does absolutely fuck all to that glue. That is that glue only works on heat, my guy. How's it, Aisha? Live tonight at 7. I'm out now. I know you guys are all here to check the shit, but I just needed to open that guy and do the twisty twist and see why it's not spinning. And now it's spinning. So now we should be good to go. Yeah, no, it is. It's a very strong glue, and especially like these ones here that's been sitting for a while. So because it's sitting for a while, it cured properly. So now to get it off is gonna be a bit of an issue. But yeah, I will check you over tonight. Yeah, I'm already getting summoned by the wife. I'll be out. Okay, so gents, Mano, the sub is working, but it's having a alignment issue. The problem is the glue that the dust cap is glued down to is um, the glue it's using. As I fucked up super glue, man. Daai hokkie moet either afgebrand word of hy moet uitgemoer word saam met 'n hamer. So I'm try and tell her that open it up because hy moet geshim word. Die speaker beweeg as ek hom vasmaak, dan beweeg hy. So die shims gaan hom inlok, laat hy nie rond beweeg as ek hom vasmaak en dan gaan hy in alignment in bly. Die probleem is nou soos ek hom vasmaak, beweeg die coil 'n bietjie. So once ek al nou klaar is en hy sit nou krag in hom in, dan is die alignment nie geset nie. En die enigste way om die shims in te kry is om die dashcap af te haal. But I'll sort it out by today. Want ek wil, hy moet môre wees. So ek gaan sukkel saam met hom vandag tot ek hom reg kry. Dan gaan ek hom in die kar ingooi môre, dat ons kan hoor. Sal vir jou video's stuur en alles. Maar ek is weer op live vanaand 7 o'clock. Dan sal ons verder aangaan saam met hom. Ek moet nou net school rush gaan doen nou met al die mense. Sorry, my Jimbos. I would have been on my way, would have been carried on now until this afternoon, but yeah. It's an unfortunate thing. These 4-inch coil woofers are usually like that. They're not very, not straightforward. Al 8 coils sit in en daar is 'n bietjie van 'n sukkel hier en daar. But we know how to sort it out, and it's just taking a little bit longer than usual because I was trying to not open up the dust cap as best as I possibly can. But yeah, daar is maar nou hoe ons is en waar ons staan. Sal julle maar sien vanaand. Dankie.